understand 2017 is the year of the arrow. I don't have time to mess with y'all right now. You're one. Living Water has a quiver of arrows. You're one of those special arrows that the Father's going to use. He's the master archer. I saw today while the presence of God was here, and I was just meditating and worshiping, all of a sudden I saw the Father taking one of those arrows out of his quiver. And I don't know if you've ever seen those movies where those warriors would put those arrows in fire. And the Lord spoke to me and said, that's your church. Living Water is arrows of fire. I'm fixing to direct and launch your people into their purpose and destiny and future. What time is it? Is it 12:40? I want everybody to go like this. On the count of 3, we're going to launch the arrow. That's you going out. 1, 2, 3. Shout while you launch. What you say, I want to say. What you do, I want to do. I'm an arrow being pointed and launched and propelled by the Father. Set me on fire. Set me on fire. Set me on. That's a good thing.
Yeah, that's right.
And I want you to remember that God is going to use you, and He's going to use me. Now, here's the thing: is God's trying to use you right now, but we're ignoring the impression.
Come on.
Wow.
Right.
Oh, y'all don't want to talk now, because I've been asking the Lord to help me with this and to lead me and guide me and direct me and all these good things. And when you do that, be ready, because He will answer your prayer.
Yes, He will.
So I noticed through the whole funeral and the week that we went through with losing my mom, I counted at least 5 opportunities that God gave me that I didn't move on, that He wanted to use me as an arrow. And I'm using myself, so you understand what I'm saying. At least 5, I counted that God really opened the door and really was like, hello, right? How many's ever had that happen and realized that you missed it, that opportunity?
Yes.
And it's like, oh, but God, just my stomach. Oh, I don't have the faith for that yet. I don't have I just don't. Boy, you make all we make all kinds of excuses, and here's somebody that needs to be healed.
Yes.
And you're the target. You're the arrow for that target.
Yes.
Ooh, thank you, Jesus.
And I'm like, God, please help me to quit being so scared and trust you and step out on faith and do it, because that's their resurrection power.
Yes.
Come on.
Lord have mercy. That's their resurrection power. And you're the key, you're the arrow that God is using, taking you right to the target.
Right.
But because of our pride and our insecurities, if you will, we tend to not obey and listen and, well, maybe next time. And somebody needs prayer. Somebody needs Jesus. Somebody needs to be healed. Somebody needs a miracle. And here you are, with God leading and guiding, directing you, and He sends you right to the target, and at the last minute, you're like, and hit the dirt. You're not only an arrow, you're an arrow of fire. You're a special arrow that God has designed and prepared and has processed for such a time as this right now. Why are we experiencing the things that we're experiencing? Because it's 2017 and I need the number of the truck that ran over me already.
Right.
Come on.
Now we're going to look at the situations and the events and everything that's going on the first month of this year and look at it and say, well, where's all the blessing? Where's all the God's in? Not realizing God is getting ready to launch you, and without that preparation, you would not, the precision wouldn't be there. Amen. You wouldn't. Oh Lord, I need to preach in here today.
Lord.
Yes. Come on. Yes.
And I'm believing. Steve was saying it over and over. Just believe, 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 believe. Here you are, amen, the answer to somebody's miracle, and they're still needing a miracle now.
Right.
And I'm like, Lord, bring them back around. Bring them back around.
Right.
But I know you feeling what I'm feeling. It's hard to let go and really be used.
Yeah.
Amen. I'm not going to sit here and lay hands on your big head and bring impartation and a prayer line. Amen. That's not what God's wanting.
Come on.
What's that going to do? You're going to go back out with a handprint on your head. Only handprint. That's not what God's wanting. We're in a different place now. Different, an awesome place. And the Father, He has us in the fire. He has us, amen. He's doing all this work on this arrow because He's wanting to send you somewhere. And you're not going to get there with precision without this process. I believe it's Isaiah 49. He had it up on the board. And He hath made my mouth like a sharp sword. I could preach right there. He hath made my mouth like a sharp sword. In the shadow of His hand hath He hid me. And He made me a polished shaft. In His quiver hath He hid me. Are you there with me right now? And I really sense the Lord saying, I got to go. It's 1:05. I desire to send you out to make a far greater impact than you could ever make on your own.
Yes.
Woo! I need to preach. Your calling and purpose are sure and desperately needed in this day. And because of that great need, I'm taking time to refine and transform you. Woo!
Glory.
I need to preach everything. I need to preach every decree and declaration right here. I'm taking time. Somebody say time. To refine and transform you and me. That includes me. And I thank God for the incredible, awesome transformation going on in my life right now, because I'm more aware than I've ever been in my life that God wants to use me. There's a purpose, there's a plan. Steve was preaching it all day long. See, there's a purpose, there's a plan, but there's a refining and a transformation taking place with me here today. And I noticed that this past week, so I know God's doing the same thing with somebody up in this church right now. Amen. can't be the straight, precise arrow of fire that God wants you to be unless you go through a refining and transformation. Woo! We're in the quiver. We're in the dark place being made ready. And just at the right time, in that, there we go. Stand to your feet with me today. Amen. Isn't he great? Awesome. Y'all know I can.